welcome back for our second game of the men's division, our fourth of the day. Hard to believe that it's already our fourth one. Right now we have the Montreal Brahma-Bulls in white, going from right to left on your screen. Arguably the sharpest looking team at this tournament, matching nice white jerseys and matching shorts. They all have got the shin guards going on. And in black, you got the Moncton Panthers. A couple of Panthers fans that were watching yesterday, so hopefully you guys are sticking around for this one. And Montreal's going to be offside to start things off. Remember, you can send your emails in at community1sports@gmail.com or join the conversation on Twitter. I appreciate it when people correct if I'm messing up someone's name. So if you hear me say anything at all that doesn't sound right, just let me know, and I'll be sure to correct that as soon as I get that email in. You can also send in your shout-outs, comments, anything you'd like. Just send us an email. We've been having this discussion all weekend long. Do you think ball hockey should be an Olympic sport? Let us know on the email or join the conversation on Twitter, again, at @isnash. I'm Isabel Germain, and I'll be with you for the rest of the day. And we thank you for joining us on beltline.net/community1. We are your leader in local sport webcasting. I'm happy to be at the Eastern Canadian Ball Hockey Championships. Moncton on the attack. Offside, though, they'll have to regroup, and that gives the chance for Montreal to get the ball and get it out of their zone. In over the blue line. It's number 91, Dominic Grasso. Circulating the puck on the outside. They get a shot, and the goalie gets knocked into the net, so we're going to get a whistle. And we're going to give a special shout-out to John Robb, a longtime friend of our show, the East Coast Sports Show on Beltline Community 1. He sent us a very lovely tweet this afternoon. So, John, thank you very much for all the support. We really appreciate it, and we thank you for watching. So here we go. Montreal on the attack. Moncton, though, steals the ball back. In front, it's loose. Falling on it was number 88. Babineau. Coming back the other way is Ferreira. And he's stopped by goaltender Jay Shadbolt. Moncton wins the draw, but Montreal able to keep it in. This time it'll be an icing call, and we'll reset inside the Moncton zone. Moncton wins the draw. Pushed in behind, and yeah, we're going to get a penalty. You got to work for the ball. You can't push the opposition off the ball. So, number 96, Mike Richard, is going to go off for 2 minutes. So 5-on-4 now for Moncton. They'll look to get the first goal of the game 2 minutes in. Montreal's Mukas trying to keep the ball along the boards there. Good PK. An aggressive style for Montreal. They get it in. Moncton gets it in over the blue line. Here's a chance. Shot. Nice save by goaltender Greco. Even he has the matching pads. Moncton moving the puck on the outside. Lining up for the shot. Doesn't like the seam, so he'll send it back up top to Gaudette. Here's the shot from the red line. Nice save. Tic-tac-toe, the shot on the far side. Over the net and wide. It was a blast of a shot there from Lehman. Lots of time for Moncton and 40 seconds left in the power play. Sent into the corner by Harris. Now battling for the puck, and Babineau finds it, sends it back in deep. Centering pass blocked. They'll send it back to the point. Harris sends it back in deep. No one can find it in the middle, and that gives a chance for Montreal to clear it as the penalty expires. Back on the floor is Mike Richard. Nice shot, rebound, and a couple of good saves there by Shad Bolt. In the corner, chasing down the puck, is Bobby Richard. He gets away with it and sends it over to his D partner as they break out. Over their own red line is Mario Arqueres. Goes out of bounds and will have a face-off just in front of the penalty box there. Montreal wins the face-off. They'll take their time. Bobby Richard to the far side. Over to Fasano. Misses the pass. Moncton now in control. Spinning around for the pass is Mike Tremblay. Chance in front for Montreal, denied. Richard shot, blocker save, it's up top. Finding it is Lehman. Moncton, they run into each other, trying to clear the zone, and now in a foot chase is Gaudette. Taken down, and we're gonna get a penalty. And no argument there as he apologizes to his opposition. And it's going to be Bobby Richard now in the box. If you're interested in playing ball hockey, doesn't matter what age you are, go check out the Canadian Ball Hockey Association website and find a league in your town. They've been popping up all over the place with associations growing each year. And you might not have known it, but there are national teams. The men's national team, it's been about 30 years since it's been going on. Very popular out in Europe. The women's team started down in 2007, down in Pittsburgh. The World Championships happening every 2 years on an odd number year. So the next one in 2015. So we have some scouts here watching the women this weekend. Men as well, though. Some impressive talent here at the Eastern Regionals in St. John. So if you're interested, check out CBHA.com for all your information. And join the conversation. Should ball hockey become an Olympic sport? Send us your emails. 55 seconds left in the power play. 12:50 left in the period. And Moncton not able to get a shot yet. Winding up, missing the net on the far side. Number 5, Wilkins. Here's another shot and a nice save. And we're going to get a penalty. And I believe it's going to go to Montreal's number 67. So Dominic DeVecchi is going to go off for 2 for roughing. Not happy with it. Moncton, 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. D-to-D passes as Moncton wins the face-off. They'll set up in that umbrella formation. Pass in front, just mishandled. Now winding up for the shot, and a nice block. That time by Mike Richard. There he is again, getting his stick in the middle and interrupting that backdoor pass. Montreal, plenty of time to send it deep, and there's Bobby now. So 5-on-4 for 1:25. Chasing the ball in is Gaudette. Centering pass, no one there to catch it. Finding it instead is Lehman near the blue line. Sent back to Gaudette. Tremblay almost loses the ball, but gets it over to his D partner Lehman, who sends it back over to Gaudette. His shot high and wide and into the bleachers. 30 seconds left in that second penalty. Moncton wins the draw. Near the red line is number 9, Harris. He sends it in for Babineau. Ball in front, no Moncton player there to put a stick on it. Goes to the far side, hash marks. At the point, looking for a shot, he's gonna do it. Just wide of the net. I tell you, I don't think I'd be standing in front of those shots coming at me with very little protective equipment. Here's a chance for Montreal. Grasso's shot blocked. And now again in the bleachers. Losing a lot of balls early in this one. Moncton wins the draw. Sends it over to the far side to Birmingham. And his pass is gonna go the distance, but icing waved off. Nice foot race there by both teams. Montreal in dangerous territory now. Grasso in the corner. In the slot, here's a shot and a nice save. Moncton once again wins the draw. Stopped at the blue line though by Montreal. In the slot again is Berto. He can't get a pass. Shadbolt. And an icing call coming up against Moncton. Moncton, fourth time in a row now, wins the draw in their own zone. But Montreal keeps it in. Here's the shot, blocked in front. Going the other way is Brandon Anderson. Trying to get into the middle, stopped. And Mike Richard. On the far side, spins, he's got room, into the middle. Shot just wide. Nice feed for DePerna. Another pass by Richard into the crease, but no Montreal player there to tap it in. Battle on the near side board, centering pass, no one there. Richard passes it back to DePerna. His shot blocked. Another shot coming. This time, Shadbolt finds it and covers it up. Montreal finally wins the draw. Here's a chance in front. Rebound. Ball still loose, but Shadbolt keeps it out. Perfect chance there for number 67. Dominic DeVecchi. Just couldn't find a hole past Jay Shadbolt. Moncton wins the draw, rings it around to the near side. Chasing it is Godet. Taken away by Montreal. Now with that old school classic Jofa helmet is Mariko. in front. Can't get a stick on it, and Grasso thought he had a lot more time than he did. Good pressure by Gaudette. Mariko sends it back. Moncton, though, intercepts it. Sending it in is Wrights. Pass over to Gaudette. He's going to line up the shot just high of the net. Wraparound attempt, and he gets it in. Just slips it under the glove and over the pad of Greco. Moncton has the first goal of the game, and it's number 73, Ryan Wrights. We're going to get a timeout called for Montreal. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Montreal trying to get some momentum here off timeout. Moncton, though, in control of the ball, and they'll send it in, and it's right on net, so they'll avoid an icing call. 6:30 left in the first period. Moncton just got their first goal about 30 seconds ago. Tesua wearing the 99. Try to break out. Him as well, wearing that classic Jofa helmet. Both look like Teemu Selanne out there. Into the corner. Tesua will chase down Wilkins. Wilkins passes it off to Brown. He's got room. His shot, rebound, and a nice save by Greco. Sliding play, but dodging it, and now the rebound. Ball still loose. Greco somehow finds it. A little scuffle in front there. A couple players are going to be asked to leave. So number 1, Colin Brown will sit for 2. And on the other side, it's Bobby Richard. Each going to get 2 for roughing. So still 5-on-5. Coincidental penalties. It won't affect the teams. 5:26 left in the first period. Moncton still leads by 1. In front, blocked shot. And Montreal's going to go the other way. Mike Richard now. Over the blue line, Moncton takes it away. Passes it off to the middle. Lots of room for Babineau. Mills now into the corner. Babineau sends it over to Anderson. Anderson to Babineau. He cycles it down low and finds Anderson, who slips but still gains control of the ball. Anderson looking for someone to pass to. There it is, the shot blocked in front. Mills with the shot, another save by Greco. Richard this time blocking the shot at the red line, but Moncton able to keep it in. Here comes another shot. In on net, tried to tip it, it goes wide. Richard pressured at the blue line. Moncton keeps it in. In behind the net. Lehman centers a pass, no one there to control it, and Mike Richard will take it back the other way. He's got room, in all alone. Stick handles and just misses it. Wants a hooking call, won't get it. Close call there to tie it up for Montreal. Moncton sent in into the corner. And they'll clear it out. Those two roughing penalties still in the box. Still wait for the next whistle. Ryan Wrights with a shot. Pass in front and another Moncton goal. So Wrights to Peter Mate. He's got the second goal for the Moncton Panthers. .246 left. Montreal wins the draw. Trying to get a shot off. Can't complete it. Speedy. Birmingham in the corner. Centers a pass and finds a Montreal player, and they'll ice the ball and get a face-off inside their own zone. Face off to the left of Greco, won by Moncton. Here's the shot from the point, tipped over the net, and he's going to get the rebound off the glass and cover things up. Face off won this time by Montreal. They'll send it to the far side boards. Will be intercepted by Birmingham. Another shot from far out. Blocked in front, sent into the corner. Birmingham finds it. And Montreal gets it back. they'll send it over the blue line. And they're stopped again by Moncton. This Moncton team gaining a lot of momentum since their last couple of goals. Around the near side boards, finds his way all the way to Richard. 3-on-2 for Montreal. Doesn't shoot, decides to pass and misses it. A little too hot there for Argyris. Speed. Nice little run there by Anderson. Just can't beat Greco to the ball. Shot from Montreal, stick save by Shadbolt. Richard spins and sends it on net. Shadbolt will let it play out. And it's going to go out of bounds with 41 seconds left in the first period. Face off just outside the Montreal zone. Sent in by Moncton after they win the draw. 30 seconds left. Taken down, no call on the play though. It's Wrights in the corner. And now they're both going to go off. Or sorry, we just got a whistle called. Looks like he was bringing both players there that were pushing and shoving in the corner, but 23 seconds left. We'll just get a face-off in front of the Montreal goalie. Montreal trying to get it out. Stopped at the Moncton blue line by Gaudette. Last chance. Here's a 2-on-1. All alone. The shot, a nice save. Rebound. Loose ball. And a Moncton player touched the ball with his hand. So I have to see what the referees say. Montreal arguing, though, that it should be a penalty shot. Shadbolt, though, standing tall. So they're going to assess a penalty to number 17, Jason Gaudette, for closing his hand on the ball. So with 3 seconds left, Montreal will start their power play. One shot, rebound, loose ball. They can't get to it. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with the second period. Second period about to get underway. We've got a 2-0 lead for the Moncton Panthers against the Montreal Brambles. You're watching a Community One presentation of the Eastern Canadian Ball Hockey Championship. I was about to say the East Coast Sports Show, but this is not the East Coast Sports Show. You can check that out, though, on bellalliant.net/community1. That's a show with Bill and I, and we've been traveling around Atlantic Canada interviewing all kinds of different people all summer long. The Brambles on a power play here for another minute and 30 seconds. And here's their first goal. A beautiful feed from number 7, Mario Argueris. And once he turns around so I can see his jersey, 91 is the goal scorer, Dominic Grasso. So a wicked play there, back door. Quick shot in the back of the net. We got a 1-goal game. Remember, you can send us your emails, community1sports@gmail.com. Even if it's because you want to tell me that I'm butchering someone's name, feel free to send us an email. You can also join the conversation on Twitter. We'd love to hear from you, who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from. Moncton back on the attack. Brown in the corner. Sending it over to Birmingham. He's going to walk around a few people, but he loses the ball. And now he's going to get called on the slash. Just waiting for the penalty to be set up here. It's a 4-minute penalty. And he's going to have to sit in there even if the other team scores within that 4 minutes. He's got to complete the entire penalty. Getting a little physical here. There's the goal scorer, Grasso, in the zone. Far side corner, now behind the net. Dishes it off. Now back to Richard. Back to Grasso. There's that big slap shot. This time, though, Shadbolt tracks it. Richard wins the draw. Back to Mukas. He'll set up in the middle now with Richard at the point. Trying to get it over to Grasso. Back to Richard. In tight. We've got a hockey formation here going on. There's that play again. Argueris trying to find Grasso back door. This time they're stopped. 3 minutes left. And Richard with a rocket to go with the name. He's got his first goal of the game. And Montreal has tied things up at 2. So a textbook power play for the Montreal Brambles. And they've scored 2 unanswered goals to make this a tie game. Moncton, though, close on their 3-on-1 there. Taken away and brought back in by the Brambles. In is Diaco. Sends it in deep for Desua wearing that number 99. On the boards. Moncton clears it, rights, sends it over to Gaudette. Gaudette tries to stick handle around the defenseman. Gets a shot off, but not a lot of mustard behind it, and an easy save for Greco. Moncton once again over the blue line. Mills trying to get by the defender and in front of the net. He's in the corner now. Sends it back to his defenseman. His shot just off the glass. Goes for another shot, but taken away by Richard. Brown in front, shot, ball loose, and Greco's going to find it and cover it up. Moncton still in the Montreal zone. Richard trying to get it out. Finally they do. Coming back quick is Anderson. Sending it back into the zone. Captain for Montreal, number 8, Anthony DePerna. Sends it over to Richard. He's stopped by Anderson. Anderson just misses the pass to himself off the boards. Now Lehman, a shot and a glove save by Greco. Moncton wins the draw. Shot from the point. Just hits the pad of Greco. He had no idea where that was. And here comes Montreal the other side. We're going to get a penalty as he's hit off the ball, and it's going to be an interference call against Gaudette. Ball sent all the way down to the Montreal zone. They're on the power play for 1 minute 53 seconds. Pass finds its way to Richard. That backdoor play, always open. Just misses the shot that time, and this time in the slot. Goes high over the net. Grasso once again missing it. And battling for the ball, it goes into the stands. And we'll reset. So the Birmingham penalty is over and he's back on the floor. A nice tweet here from Trevor Budgel. Thanks for watching. He said he played 6 Easterns with the Panthers from 2000 to 2005 before he moved to Newfoundland. He's cheering on Lehman, Birmingham, Tremblay, who he says have been playing for 9 years. So it just goes to show you that ball hockey is a sport that can be played by all ages. And it's fun to see. In the women's game, I had an email from a daughter cheering on her mom. So that was pretty cool to see. And now we see these guys still enjoying competitive sport. .14:30 left in second half of this game, 1:18 left in that Godet penalty. Keep those tweets and emails coming. We'll keep reading them off. Montreal looking to take their first lead of the game. They'll send it back to Richard. He had that big slapper from the blue line to tie things up. Grasso ready on the outside there. Sending it back to the near side. Gives it back to Richard. His shot and another goal. A perfect screen in front. And it goes right under the pad of Shadbolt. So Mike Richard has his second of the game and gives Montreal Bramables their first lead of the game with 14 minutes left in the second half. It's also the third assist for Mario Argaris. So the Bramables now take all the momentum in this game and have scored 3 unanswered goals to take the lead. Good defensive play there by Diaco. Ball sent back in though by Moncton. Panthers trying to get that lead back. Plenty of time to do it. Montreal though, standing in their way. DeRosbell can't block that shot. Panthers will get one from the red line. Steered clear into the corner. Here's another one from the red line, and nice save by Greco. That time it was shot by Steves. Down low, trying to get it to Brown is Birmingham. Turnover at the red line. Here come the Panthers. Birmingham, so much speed. Just can't get by those 2 defenders. Sorry, that was Anderson. Pass to the far blue. And Mukas can't get a shot off. He's pinned to the boards and loses the ball as Mills runs into Montreal territory. And it's going to be an icing call against Montreal. Chance in front, and Greco just jumps on it. Anderson inches away from tying this one up. Montreal wins the draw. They'll send it over to the near side. Intercepted by Anderson. Anderson cycles it down low. Over to Lehman. Lehman backhand pass. Finds Mills, but can't get the shot off. Montreal recovers, and they'll take their time to set up behind the net. Walking it out over to Richard. Over to the captain. DePerna. Algueres in the corner now. Back to the blue line. Bounces all the way to the red line, but he'll get it back. Tries to go to the near side, but intercepted by Mills. Mills, a shot. Taken down. No call on the play. Richard protects the ball and runs himself in. Pass in front. DePerna shot just high of the net. Ball is loose. There's a shot from the blue line and an easy glove save for Shadbolt. Moncton wins the draw. Take their time, try to set something up. Send it over to Gaudette on the far side. He tries to run in, but can't beat Diaco. Diaco, he's stripped of the ball. Montreal offside, they'll have to regroup, and Desua runs back. And a lucky break there as the icing's waved off. Ball went right on net. Gaudette sends it into the opposition's bench. We'll get a face-off in front of the Moncton bench. .9:53 left. Montreal leads 3-2. Moncton wins the draw. They've been doing a lot of that today. Lose it, though, at the Montreal blue line. Montreal will go back the other way. Brown intercepts it at the red line, trying to go through the legs of his opposition. Now behind the net. Centering pass, and no one there but Mucus to take it from Montreal. Mucus on the near side gets the ball taken away by Tremblay. Grasso in front. Fasano can't get the shot off, and he runs into Brown on the boards, and he's going to go off for 2 minutes. So a late change there for Montreal forces them to redo the face-off, but no problem, they'll get their change anyways. They send it the distance and will waste precious time. 1:39 left in that Moncton power play. They're looking to even things up here with 8:30 left in the game. There's Anderson in the corner. Lets it go for Harris. Now over to Lehman. Back to Harris. Exchanging passes at the top. Over to Godet. Harris is going to take the shot over the net. Rebound in front. And Greco with the big save. .50 seconds left in the power play. Lehman over to Harris, and they'll exchange passes once again. Harris, a big slapper. Tipped in front, but sent into the corner, and now Wright is on it. Godet. Over to Lehman. Trying to avoid a slide. Harris trying to wind up for that big slapper again. Lehman in front. Loose. And Greco finds it. Seven seconds left in the power play, 7 minutes left in the game. Still a 3-2 lead for Montreal after being down by 2 early in this one. Our next game scheduled to start at 3 p.m. If you're looking for the women's division, the 3 p.m. game in Grand Bay at River Valley will be the women's division. Here we'll continue with the men's division. And I believe it'll be Division D. Sorry, it'll be Division B. And it'll be the Milton Green Snappers versus the St. John Coors Light. So stay tuned for that one, as we're going to get another penalty called here. It's going to be a 4-minute slashing penalty against Moncton. So 6:23 left in the period, and Moncton is going to be down a man for 4. Immediately following that 3 p.m. game, we'll have our second women's game of the day. Montreal Warriors will take on the St. John Thundercats. And a reminder, we have games up until 9 p.m. this evening, so we're not done yet. About 5 more games left. This one close to over. 6 minutes left. 3-2 lead for Montreal. They're on the power play now. Here's Argeris. Over to Richard. Down to Grasso. He misses the pass and give Moncton an opportunity to send it into the Montreal zone. Richard taking his time, and Algeris misses the pass. It goes all the way back into Montreal zone, and Richard will reset. Sends it into the corner. Foot chase. Harris beats everyone to it, but Montreal gets control. Pass in front. Goes through the crease. No one can tap it in. Still plenty of time. 2:40 left in the power play. Algeris takes a shot. Blocked in front. Must hurt a lot. No protective equipment on these guys. This plastic ball is getting whipped at him. Always hated that feeling when you're playing road hockey. These guys do it without flinching. Offside is Montreal. I'll go off for a change. Still got 2 minutes left on that power play. Tomorrow is moving day. We've got semifinal action starting at 8 a.m. And our gold medal games starting at 2 p.m. for men's C division, 3:30 for D division, and the women's division as well down in River Valley. And finally, we'll finish things off at 5 p.m. with the B division gold medal game. So tomorrow, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Catch your favorite teams in action here on bellalliant.net/community1. Your leader in local sport webcasting in Atlantic Canada. And we're happy to be here at the Eastern Canadian Ball Hockey Championships. There's the speed of Anderson beating everyone to the ball. He'll try to waste time. He's got 1:43. 2 Montreal Brahma Bulls on him. They'll get it out over the red line and now into the Moncton zone. They'll slow things down and try to set up their power play formation. At the top is Charbonneau. His shot, an easy glove save for Shadbolt. 3:38 left in the game. 1:15 in the penalty. Mike Richard wins the draw. Grasso, slap shot blocked. He'll send it back to Richard at the point. They'll exchange passes. Sends it over to Algeris. This power play unit dangerous. They've got 2 goals already today. Shot on net, stopped by Shadbolt. 51 seconds left. Shot from the point, loose in front, and Harris finds it and clears it out for Moncton. Lucas sends it off to Richard, gets it back into the middle, sends it to Algeris. Quick passing. There's the slap shot and goes up wide into the bleachers. 30 seconds left. Maybe a little momentum here for Moncton if they kill this off. 4-minute power play. Montreal wins the draw. Trying to get it over to Grasso and can't get the shot off. 18 seconds left. Godet ready to come back on. Richard to Algeris. Sends it over the blue line and into the middle. There's Grasso and quick pass over to DeVecchi. Can't get it in. shot hits the side of the foot of Wilkins, limping a little bit out there, and player pushed into the net. And we'll get a whistle and a face-off inside the Moncton zone. 2 minutes left as things start to heat up here at the Lord Beaverbrook Arena. Montreal wins the draw, keeps it in the Moncton zone. Try to preserve this lead as 2 minutes left in the game. In front, and there's another goal. A beauty snapshot from Paolo Berto. He goes far top corner and seals the deal for Montreal. Lucas running in, trying to keep the ball in Moncton territory. They've got 1:30 left to kill. They've got a 4-2 lead. Anderson, super quick on his feet, gets a shot off. Greco doesn't know where it is, but it's under his pad. We'll get a whistle. Face off to the left. 1:25 remaining. The Moncton bench calling for a timeout, but they don't get it. Miscommunication maybe, someone didn't call it at the face-off. And Grasso is trying to run in. The net is empty. The sixth attacker on the floor for Moncton. 1 minute left. Inside the zone. Anderson, Godet hit. And he's down, slowly getting up. Got the elbow there of Grasso in the jaw, but looked like they just kind of ran into each other there. 40 seconds left. Moncton enters the zone. Grasso back to help out on defense. Ball goes into the bleachers with 31.6 seconds left. And the Moncton bench showing some frustration. They're going to take their timeout now and try to talk things over before this one ends. So a reminder, our Division B teams will be in action coming up next in about 15 minutes. Game starts at 3 p.m. And games following that at 4:30, 6, 7:30, and 9 p.m. So a lot more ball hockey action coming your way. If you have time in between, be sure to check out the East Coast Sports Show on bellalliant.net/community1. Bill and I host the show, and we travel around Atlantic Canada interviewing athletes, fans, and organizers of all kinds of different sporting events that are happening this summer. So check that out, the East Coast Sports Show on Community 1. All set to get going here. Brown will take the face off for Moncton. And they get in the zone, dump it into the corner, and there goes the goaltender. Sixth attacker on the floor. Montreal clears, and it's going to be an icing call with 16 seconds left to go. Win the draw, quick shot off the face-off, but tipped in front. 10 seconds left. They need 2 goals, and it's not going to happen. The Montreal Bramables are going to win this one by a score of 4-2. Teams are going to line up at the blue line now, and we'll listen in for our player of the game announcements. If you're looking for the women's division, it's down in River Valley, so check out Bill McLean's feed for the women's division at 3 p.m. Here we'll have the men's B division at the Lord Beaverbrook Arena. If you're in St. John area, do come check this tournament out. It's a lot of fun, and it's free, so a lot of fun for the family. And if you're interested in joining a ball hockey team, you can get some information at CBHA.com. Player of the game for the Moncton Panthers, number 73, Ryan Wrights. Player of the game for the Montreal Bramables, number 91, Dominic Grasso. All right, let's take a 15-minute break. I'm Isabel Germain. The final here, 4-2 for the Montreal Bramables.